Greetings. Well, from the big sky in Montana to the lakes in Minnesota, I am sorry I am not there in person to share with you. But I do want to take a moment to thank all of you for all of the support that you gave our kids for our adventures in Montana, whether it be financial support or with your prayers or with cards and gift packages. It was all appreciated. And if you are hearing this, I am proud to report that I climbed a mountain and I survived. And what I also want to share with you is truly how great our kids are at Christus Victor Lutheran Church and how extremely proud I am of all of them. You know, we have an eclectic group of kids, and I worried that tensions would be high based on the vast personalities that we have in our group. But what I learned is that we have an extremely tolerant group of kids, and they are growing up. And I am excited to see them continue that relationship with other youth events and youth group this coming school year. And with faith formation and fall programming right around the corner, I encourage you all to take some time to get to know our kids. They are pretty awesome. I also want to extend some praises to our youth director, Josh. Josh has one goal, and that is for our kids to know that they have a soft place to land and that no matter what, they are accepted and loved. And there are a lot of behind the scenes that go into planning a youth trip like this. And our trip was flawless, and it was Plan B. So thanks, Josh, for a great week. And what I took away for myself from my experiences in Christikon is that it's really important to find the quiet moments. Talk to God, listen to God. Even in the city or suburbs, we all just need a few moments once in a while to just reflect on our faith and to talk to God. Blessings to you all, and thank you.
Hi, my name is Jess McMahon, and I recently just got back from my Christikon trip in the Montana mountains. I loved every second of it, from talking under the stars all night long, to accidentally breaking a kid's finger with a shovel, to learning fun new songs and prayers at worship and meal times. It was truly an experience I would never give up. Though all this happened, my God moment was during quiet time every day. Quiet time is a time when no one is around you and you remain in complete silence for around 15 to 20 minutes. During this, I would sit in the daisy field and either make friendship bracelets or sit and think. I would think to myself while staring at everything around me how beautiful everything was. It was crazy to me how someone carefully created all of this, and that was really cool to me. Christikon was one of my favorite memories this summer, and I will never forget it. Thank you so much for your time.
Hello, my name is Kayla McMahon, and I had the opportunity to go to Christikon this past week, where I was able to create new relationships both with other campers and with God. At Christikon, we go on this overnight backpacking trip each year. My cabin decided to tackle a hike with 28 switchbacks and 6 miles up to Horseshoe Lake. This hike is quite treacherous. There are stream crossings, a muddy path, loose gravel, dead trees blocking our path, and loose rocks. When I was feeling nervous about this path, I would recall my confirmation verse, which was Psalm 46, verse 5. It reads, "God is within her, she will not fall." This became my sort of mantra as we hiked. But we ended up having more than one incident on this trip. At one point, we had to cross this large tree that had fallen on our path. I was standing on some of the branches to try to climb over it when they snapped. I fell backward about 4 feet. Luckily, I had my pack on, so it just felt like falling on a pillow. The branches did, however, scratch up my leg a bit, and I got sort of stuck. My cabin mates helped me get unclipped from my pack and back on my feet. We then worked together to safely cross this path, and after this, we continued trekking onward and finally made it to Horseshoe Lake. We had a great night of laughter, pudding, and the most insane sunset I have ever seen. In the morning, we woke up bright and early to continue upward. We decided to peak Horseshoe Mountain. After climbing straight upwards for an hour and a half, we peaked Horseshoe. We were so high that we actually had cell service and were able to call our families. We even got to have a worship service on top of the mountain. Even though I did physically fall, God did not let me fall, just as it says in Psalm 46, verse 5. He gave me the strength I needed to climb the mountain and have the opportunity to admire his creation from above. I saw God in the perseverance, compassion, and encouragement that my cabin mates had for each other. Even though I've never been more exhausted in my life, I will forever be grateful for this opportunity. Thank you.
Oh, right. Okay. Hi. Okay, so I'm Hannah, obviously. So, hiking used to be like a really big thing in my life. It was one of my favorite things to do, especially with my dad. But due to health reasons, I quit for about a year and a half. I didn't do a single thing. And up until a couple months ago, I had to walk with a cane. And I honestly thought I would never get to hike again. And I got here and I was so nervous. And I really thought I'm gonna die in my legs. And while I did take breaks like every 15 minutes, I ended up peaking the mountain, which a year ago I would have thought would have been literally impossible for me in my state. And just, I pushed myself past what I thought my limit was. And I think that's just a really nice lesson to carry with you, that, you know, you can just still improve, you know? No matter how low you think you are, it's possible. So, yeah.